Hello. Hey guys. I'm glad to be back. It's been a week and a day. I'm overdue. Um, and I really wanted to come on and talk tonight about a few things. One being, I bet you thought when you got the diagnosis of breast cancer or whatever your disease process is, that it was the most devastating thing that could happen to you. And it really was a devastating thing. But what I've had to do and mentally been thinking about lately is that you never know at what point you're intersecting in someone's life. And so even though when you meet them and they have this disease process going on, the trauma of breast cancer might not be the worst trauma they've experienced. And I say that because I'm talking about myself. And I know I'm just not the only person like that. It's 1 in every 8 women that get breast cancer. I don't know what the stats are about the other trauma I'm getting ready to say to you, but I'm sure it's high numbers up there too. So, I mean, just the law of averages and stuff, it's more than just me affected that way. And the reason I bring it up is because I'm in a breast cancer survivor group on Facebook, and it's a really good group. It's full of encouragement. And one of the issues that a new lady that joined yesterday brought up that got me on this path of where I'm thinking is that in her life, her friends, her family are making her feel like she's sort of less than, I guess, sick, because her cancer didn't have to be treated with chemo. Well, I'm here to tell you, everybody's breast cancer isn't treated with chemotherapy. It doesn't make her any less sick. It's just a different treatment option. And so the encouragement I gave her is, regardless of the type, the stage of your cancer, you are still battling breast cancer. You still had to be from surgery. You still had to undergo radiation, which is burning your body. And depending on the number of rads of radiation that she had to get, she could have then entered wound care, which is something that happens at times, and then had to wait till those burn wounds slough off, heal, in order to then really start healing from the trauma to her body from that. And so I told her, don't, let people, although well-meaning that they may be, belittle the process of what you're dealing with. And you take comfort in that. And this group is here to welcome you and to help you cope with whatever anxiety and emotions you may be feeling. But I'm 57 years old, and I'm an adult survivor of childhood sexual abuse. And to me, that prepped me in my life to be able to deal with anything traumatic. Because when it happens to a child, at whatever age it happens, you immediately, personality-wise, how you think about things, your view of things, it's just destroyed in that moment. And it takes some of us a lifetime of trying to process, understand, build trust relationships again, really know who we are because of whatever personality traits or things that having had that happen brought out in us and how we acted out. It's a lot. So I feel like the trauma that prepared me for the trauma of anything that happens in my life, because it was great. It was devastating. Maybe at another point I will go into more about it, but that's my answer when people say, how did you remain so upbeat? You're always trying to stay so positive. And that is because I've had a number of years of learning tools because of that, in order to how to stay positive, because bad things happen to people. That's just the bottom line. And so one of the things I like to do is always have a project on hand. And so today, the project that I have is rock painting. I always have used creativity, animal therapy, all of those type of things to help me process and deal with difficult circumstances that are happening. And so this is just a not expensive rock painting kit. It comes with basic stuff, a little instruction paper that helps you to appreciate, you know, how to set up your workspace or whatever. And this is by Create Your Own Rock Art by Creative Roots. But like I said, it probably was no more than 11 bucks, and I think I got it from Zulily. And you get a 2-pound bag of smooth rocks, all different shapes and sizes. You get 6. They were connected, but I cut them because the thing that I was storing them in, it was easy to cut them in half. So you get 6 pots of paint. And then, I love this. So if you're making something with some eyes, they give you a little packet of eyes that you could use. And they give you 1 paintbrush. And so, I started this rock the other day. And this was, I love trees. And so this was a tree, my little son, and some birds. Oh, I'm not the best, I'm not the greatest, but it helps me being creative and passing the time. And so this is one of the many projects like we did before, creating magnets. That was another project of mine. You know, and these are the things that help me to mentally and emotionally stay strong, you know, because again, bad things happen. We're imperfect. We live in an imperfect world. It's sin and imperfection. People get sick. We grow old. And like I said, so again, I'm saying this for those that are newly diagnosed with any type of cancer or any type of disease process. You don't even want to take on the negative energy of allowing someone to make you feel bad about being sick, because to them you're not sick enough. That's absurd, you know, because if they really thought about it before they said it and put themselves in your place, they wouldn't want anybody saying that to them about their disease process and what they're going through. And again, people don't always know what other struggles you've had in your life at the point that you now get this hammerjack disease diagnosis. You know, and if it's like me, you've had years of dealing with some traumatic struggles in order to prep you for how to just keep moving forward, you know. And so we're going to do a little rock painting, and I'll be back in a moment. If you can see in my back corner on the wall, you probably can't see it clearly because I see the strands of my feathers there. It's my initials, LG. And so for this big fat rock, I think I'm going to try to do like they taught us in school. Mix me some white and some red to see. I think I have to get blue. I'm trying to mix the colors to get pink so that I could paint on my rock, LG, pink. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Pardon me, I dropped something. Do some color mixing to come up with the color that I want. You know, and I hope all you guys are doing well. You know, that just motivated me to want to bring that up when I read the young lady's comment, and she was feeling so down about it, just very upset that she was getting that type of feedback from the people in her life, you know. And the one thing I tell people all the time, people got a whole lot to say about something that they're not experiencing, you know. I mean, we see it all the time. We see it on social network, on these platforms. People got a whole lot of comments and opinions and ideas, and they don't have the first idea about the process you're going with and what you're dealing with. And so, you know, you take it with a grain of salt. If you can take something from the comments, you do that. And if not, you keep it moving. That's pretty much the way I think about it. So we're going to see how well I do with this mixing to try to get me some pink. Let's see if I can remember. Yeah, but I think if I do these 2 colors, that is going to give me my pink. We're gonna hope. I'm gonna let you see in a second. I need some more white, but I think that's gonna do it. Yep. Gotta be a little more white added to it. And so, you know, the other thing is I just recently made the decision to stop taking the hormone therapy drug that I was taking. You know, once you have breast cancer and stuff, they put you on some hormonal therapy treatment to try to help you not to get it again. And the school of thought is that they really would like you to be on it for like about 10 years. But let me tell you, it is some of the worst joint pain. And I have bad joints. So it was like, oh Lord, I have really bad joints. I have bad knees, my wrists and hands. I've had, well, you know, I told you about the 2 operations I've had on the one hand. So I endured it as long as I could possibly because, oh my goodness, that joint pain was brutal. And I just told my oncologist I couldn't take it anymore. That my quality of life was shot. I was like, you know, it's bad enough, you know, dealing with the joint pain that I have on a regular, coupled with, oh my goodness, the pain that I was getting because of having this medication added. And let me see if I can pour some of this out, if it'll pour, because I don't have my little spatula over here. And as much as I have tools everywhere, I don't have a little spatula, but I need something that can, oh, you know what? I'm going to use this. That could scoop me out some paint. But, yeah, I couldn't take it. And so she said to me, I had been on it for like 3.5 years all total. And what she said to me is that she thought I had gotten or derived the best benefit out of it for as long as I was on it. And so she was okay with me stopping it. I mean, it wasn't ideal. Ideally, she would like me to still, but she understood because I'd already had to switch to a different medication during my treatment process because the first one, it was just, oh, I was like walking like a cripple, more than normal. And it was just, it was horrendous. And so, you know, you do what you got to do, and then you just got to pray, and hopefully, you know, I won't develop a new breast cancer or any other cancer any other place. But I think this is looking like pink. Yeah, I guess some more white will lighten it up a little more, but that's pretty. It's like this is like more of a coral color, so I'm gonna go with that. And I will hold my page. Look, I didn't even put it on the palette. I put it on a piece of cardboard that some earrings came in. Oh, I wasted some though. That's what I get. So if you can see that, that's my pink that I've made. So we're gonna see. Oh man. Well, we're gonna see if I can paint an L and a G. And so it's projects like this that keep me focused on this. You know, I'm trying to do this. So I'm not worried about, you know, negative talk. I'm not worried about my disease process. I'm not sitting dwelling on things that happened to me when I was a young girl. But it took some doing in my life to get to that point. But I work at it. You know, I have days when I call it the moody blues. When I have the moody blues, and you know. And it's not so much a why me, because I wouldn't want it to be anybody's lot in life, but it is what it is. It's my circumstances, and I do what I can to make the best out of. Now, okay, does that look like an L? I'm gonna have to outline that a little bit. That's not looking good. When I flip that around, the top part looked kind of crazy. But I will tell you what I have done in the interim that also is helping Sister Girl to feel some kind of good. I got a new little fur baby. She's somewhere around here. Yeah. I don't know in your area if you have the next door, which is like the community app for your area, and it tells you who's selling what, who's doing this, what's happening in the neighborhood. Well, a lady found my little darling and put on there that she was looking to find a home to help with this rescue that she found, because she had 3 cats and she couldn't take any more. But let me tell you, she was so conscious of really just doing the right thing for this kitten or this cat. She had taken her to the vet, got her fixed, and so I was like really impressed. Let me see if I can find her so I can put her on camera so you can see her. So this is Princess, who doesn't like to be held that much. I'm trying to get her to turn around. See? This is little Princess, and she's a sweetie pie. So she also helps. This is my animal therapy. She also helps. You want to get down? Okay. She also helps. She is a doll. And, it just puts you in a better space. So I'm going to try to fix this, because even though I think I can see an L and a G, it is not the way I want it to be. So I might be scrapping the initials and doing something else. But again, a simple project like rock painting. We did the magnets. Next time we're going to do, I got a real serious coloring project. I do adult coloring too. I do just all kinds of little things to keep my mind occupied, to be positive and encouraging, because you know what? The last thing you need when you're dealing with a disease process or any type of anxiety is some negativity. And, we have to deal with enough negativity in our workspaces, in our other daily routines, that we just don't have to put up with that, and do what we can to try to combat it. Oh, and one of the things I wanted to share with you guys, because I'm going to always share with you something that I'm doing or that I stumbled across that I really like. Do I have the paper here? I am really trying, as a result of having had a disease process, to eat better, to eat healthier. And I think I have finally found one of the things that is really helping me. I don't know if you guys have heard of oats overnight, but honey, let me tell you, not only are they delicious, they are so filling for your breakfast in the morning. You make them overnight in a shaker bottle, and then you drink it like as a oatmeal smoothie the next day. But trust me, I'm kind of finicky about stuff. Every flavor I've tried is delicious, and each flavor has, as a minimum, at least 20 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber. It's low sugar, so the carb amount is low. And I really do, since I've been on it for over a week and a half now, and I really do feel full and satisfied when I drink it during the day. And so I'm hooked. Oats overnight. So I just wanted to pass that on and share, because if you, especially if you're going through treatment and stuff and you're having a hard time with what to eat, what not to eat, this cold, overnight oats might be something that you can keep down on your stomach, and yet it'll be satisfying and give you some nutrition and stuff. So check it out if you're interested in it. I thought I had the little card back here so I could show you. But it's called Oats Overnight. So my girlfriends, this has been a good evening. Not too long. I just wanted to pop on real quick. Having me some issues with my with me freehanding my letters. So I think that project is going to be a scene. Yeah, because my letter's not working out. Well, I might have to not do cursive. I might have to try hand lettering printed. But as always, if you were encouraged by the video, I really would appreciate if you liked it, made a comment on it. But more than anything, I would love for you to support my channel by subscribing. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers, and midway there, like about 54. So, I'm gonna be offering a giveaway. If I get to 100 subscribers, I'm gonna enter some names, and we're gonna do a little gift thing, and somebody's gonna win a really nice basket from me. Not gonna tell you what's in it, but I mean really nice stuff, to show my appreciation for getting me to that next hurdle in this journey of mine. And again, even this channel is is a project that I created in order to help me deal with my emotional issues from my background, and how I process things, and continue to try to just keep moving forward. I just try to look for the next project to keep going on. I make jewelry. I've done that in the past. I've done a whole bunch of different things just to help me deal with whatever the hurdle was I was dealing with, and to get over on the other side of it, and to remain true to who I am. So again, it was a pleasure being with you. Like, comment, but hit that button, subscribe, and turn your notifications on. Have a good day. See you next week. Bye-bye.